All right, good morning. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. Might have been a little bit different than normal. Mine was for sure a little bit quiet, but it was definitely a nice time to reflect and count some blessings, I feel. I was able to spend a lot of quality time with my immediate family, which was quite different than being all over the place and having so many things to do. So I hope everyone else had a restful holiday. And today I would like to do a nice little practice focusing on self-love, especially after this season of really thinking and giving to others. I thought we'd spend some time cultivating some of that loving energy for ourselves. So today we'll get started just lying down on our back. And you're welcome to have your legs spread out all the way, or you can have the soles of your feet on the mat, whatever feels better. And just allow your body to soften into your mat. Maybe take a moment to soften your gaze, or even close your eyes. And just notice for a moment all of the parts of your body that are making contact with the earth. Just noticing maybe the back parts of your legs, or your arms or back. And see if you can allow these places to just soften into the earth a little bit more. Begin to notice your breathing. Not changing it in any way, just noticing the way it enters through your nose and the way it exits from your nose. And then from here, I invite you to place your left hand over your heart and perhaps your right hand just resting on your belly. And allow your hands to rest on your body, nice and soft, as if you were holding something delicate like a new baby or a kitten. And then maybe you begin to notice your breath rising and falling, your hands on your body. Allowing yourself to use this connection to yourself, to bring yourself into this moment of you, where for the next little while, we just attend to whatever our body is looking for. And then from here, gently reach your arms up and overhead and take a nice full body stretch. And as you exhale, keep your arms where they are, just let your whole body soften, let your arms rest. And then reaching up, taking another big breath in. Maybe this time you point your toes and reach through your fingers. And exhale, maybe you soften. One more time, big full body stretch. Maybe you point the toes, reach through the fingers. And exhale, let everything soften. From here, let your arms gently fall down towards your side body. Allow the palms to rest on the ground alongside your body. And bring the soles of your feet up onto the mat, one foot at a time. Knees are bent, and the feet are pressing down into the mat about hip distance apart. Breathing in here, feel the connection of your feet to the earth. And as you exhale, press down through your feet. Begin to lift your hips to the sky. Maybe you let the arms come up and overhead too. Squeezing the bum cheeks in towards the center, and then exhale, letting everything come all the way back down to the ground. Nice and slow. Let's turn this into a nice bridge flow, pressing down, lifting up, reaching back. And exhale, lowering the hips, lowering the arms. And let's move through this for 5 more cycles of breath. Really just listening to your body and allowing yourself to move to whatever degree and pace that feels right in this moment. here today is to let go of any comparison to what happened the last time we stepped on our yoga mat, or what we think should be happening. And just allow ourselves to be with whatever's here for us right now, working with that. And that's how we turn our practice into this act of self-care. And when you're finished with your bridge flow, no rush at all. Just gently return back to a neutral spine off the ground. From here, separate the soles of your feet to the wider edges. Once again, if it feels comfortable, lift your arms up and over your head. Give yourself a nice stretch through your fingertips. Let the backs of the hands rest on the ground. And then from here, let both knees fall down to the right side, just like a windshield wiper. Allowing your feet to stay wide and just the knees to drop. You might feel the center of your left knee falling down towards the earth. Gently reach up through your left fingertips and feel that nice long space. Enjoy a nice breath into your left side. And a nice breath out. From here, allow your knees to come back into through center and all the way over towards the other side. Reaching up through the fingers, maybe up through the right fingertips this time as you feel the center of the right knee fall towards the ground. No need to force. Just notice how this feels in your body. Enjoy a long breath in here. And a long breath out. On your next breath in, let your knees rise back to center. And then from here, let's take our knees from side to side in this same position. Just moving with our own breath. Taking them from left to right, just like a windshield wiper. And once again, just listening to what the body needs. Maybe you need to hold in the spot. Or maybe it feels good to keep the rhythmic motion, whatever feels right for you. And the next time you pass through your last side, come back to center. Heel toe the feet in towards one another, and then gently draw your knees in towards your chest and grab a hold of both of your legs. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Let your shoulders soften back and then gently roll from side to side over your tailbone. And then from here, we'll keep a hold of our right knee. And let's let the left leg go nice and long. You might flex both of your feet, adding a little bit of engagement. As you have the knee in towards the chest, just let your shoulders soften back. Enjoy a long breath into your belly. And a nice long breath out. One more long breath in. And another long breath out. From here, release that leg and draw the other knee in towards your chest. Left knee hugs in. Softening the shoulders back, and maybe you flex for both of your feet. Enjoy a nice long breath in here. And a nice long breath out. From here, release that leg to the ground, just preparing right and left side for a moment. Let yourself lie back in your Shavasana. Enjoy 2 long breaths in. Fill your whole body with air. And a nice long breath out. One more full breath in. Fill yourself up with air. And a full breath out. Let something go. From here, let's lift our right arm up by our ear. And we'll gently roll onto our right side body. Let your left arm travel up and over. Supporting yourself on the ground and enjoy a nice breath into this side. And a nice breath, let yourself melt. From here, gently bring yourself up onto hands and knees. Facing the front of your mat, take your time and go nice and slow. You might like to put a cushion under your knees or a blanket if that feels right. Just allowing your gaze to look down between your hands when you arrive, feeling the knees connected to the earth, and taking a long breath in as you gaze between your hands. As you breathe out, press your hands down and lift the back of your heart up to the sky as you tuck your chin and tuck your tailbone in towards one another. As you breathe in, begin to drop your belly towards the earth, shifting your shoulders back, bringing your tailbone up, and maybe you gently lift your chin as you press down. Breathing out once again, lift the back of the heart up, drop the chin, drop the chest. The more you press into the ground, the more rounding through the back you'll find. And then breathing in once again, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, draw the shoulders back. And let's move through these two motions, cat and cow, with our own breathing. Once again, just allow your body to dictate your pace. You might even close your eyes to have that little conversation of what you really need. And just notice how this feels in your body. And then from here, after your next cycle, just return to a neutral spine, no rush, and gazing between the hands once again. From here, let's press down through our left arm and reach our right arm up towards the sky as much as we can without pain. Big breath in here. And exhale, lower the hand all the way down. Press that hand down, lifting the left arm up towards the sky, breathing in. And exhale, lowering that hand down. Right arm lifts, big breath in, maybe the gaze follows the arm. And exhale, lowering that hand down. Left arm lifts, big breath, right arm presses down. And exhale, lower that hand down. Right arm lifts, last time, big breath. And exhale, lowering that hand down. Last time with the left hand, big breath, reaching up. And exhale, lowering that hand down. From here, pressing into the hands, allow your hips to shift from side to side. Just gently feeling into each outer hip. So let the back of your neck be long. And then from here, find yourself back in a neutral spine, pressing down through both hands. And then see if you can extend your right leg straight back behind you. You can keep your rooted foot, either toes curled, or you can untuck them, whatever feels better for you. And the leg needs to be no higher than hip height. As you extend your leg behind you, see if you can feel the pit of your belly pull in and up towards your spine as you press into the ground. Enjoy one more breath. And then as you exhale, bring your knee in towards your chest without letting it drop. Inhale, kick it back behind you, belly button lifts, and exhale, bring the knee back in. Inhale, kick the heel back out, belly strong. Exhale, bring the knee back in. Inhale, kick the heel out. And exhale, bring the knee in. Last time, big hip, squeeze the bum. Exhale, knee comes in, and lower it down. From here, extend your left heel straight back behind you. Pressing through both hands, send the ground away from you for strong shoulders. Looking down, big breath. And big breath out. One more breath in. And then bring your left knee in towards your chest. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to chest. Keep pressing through your hands. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to chest. Last time, kicking back. Last time, knee to chest. And lower that knee. From here, spread your knees to the wider edges, or you can keep them together. We're coming into child's pose. So either toes towards one another with the knees wide, or you can keep the knees together and just sit down and back. Wherever you are is wonderful. Sitting down and back, let your arms come out in front of you, and just rest your forehead on the ground. Allow your hips to softly sink back towards your heels. Soften the insides of your arms. Allow your shoulders to soften, maybe feeling your heart drop forwards a little bit more. Soften all the muscles in your forehead and face. And then soften your hands on your mat, giving your wrists a gentle break. Enjoy 2 long breaths. all the way down into your tailbone. Breathing in and breathing out. Let your heart soften. 2 more breaths. And then from here, gently bring yourself all the way back up to your hands and knees. Allow your knees to come underneath your hips. And then from here, we'll curl our toes and lift our hips to the sky for downward dog. Allow your feet to separate maybe slightly behind you. You might even keep your knees bent and your heels raised to really focus on sending the ground away from you and lifting the hips up. Feel your belly button pull into your spine, and then just drop your head. From here, give your head a little shake, maybe side to side or up and down. Just let it be nice and loose, let the head be heavy. And then from here, begin to bend one knee and then the other, just pedaling out your dog. Maybe going slow or fast, whatever feels better. And then from here, taking a nice deep bend in both knees, looking towards your hands, and then we'll gently walk ourselves forwards, nice and slow, to the front of our mats and take a forward fold. Bend your knees, and let the whole body just fold over top of your thighs. Maybe you grab opposite elbows, and just let the whole head hang heavy. Maybe you give your nod a little nod yes, and maybe you give your head a little nod no. And then release your elbows. Inhale and take a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins and draw your shoulders down your back. From here, allow your hands to come to your hips. Press through your feet. Slowly roll all the way to standing. And when you arrive, find mountain pose. Bring your hands out to the sides, palms forwards. Lift your chin slightly. Soften your shoulders down your back. Softly close your eyes. Take a soft gaze and take a long breath through your nose. Feel the rooted support of your feet. Press through them and breathe out. 2 more breaths like this. Connecting to the earth. 1 more breath. And a breath out. From here, bring your hands in front of you to your heart. Then interlace your fingers and begin to press your hands forward, taking a breath in. And then begin to reach them all the way to the sky. Release your hands, let them come down nice and long. And then we'll do that again. Bring your hands together. Breathing in, interlace, press forwards and up. And as you exhale, let your arms come out wide. Breathe out. Hands come together. Breathe in. Press them forwards. Keep breathing as you reach up to the sky. And then breathe out, let them come down. 2 more times. Hands to heart center. Breathe in. Interlace, keep lifting to the sky. And then breathe out, let your arms come out wide. Shoulders soften down. Last time, hands to the heart. Breathing in. Interlace, press forward. All the way up to the sky. And then let your arms come wide. Breathing out. Find mountain pose again. 1 long breath in. And 1 long breath out. From here, breathe in, reach your arms to the sky. Grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Reach up and over to your right side. Feel the pit of your belly. Pull in and up, get nice and strong through the core to keep this in your side body. Feel the press of your feet. Big breath in here. And exhale, come all the way back up to center. Release your arms and switch your grip. Grab the other wrist. Reach up to the sky as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, come up and over to the other side. Pressing through both of your feet. Gently pulling up and onto the arm. Taking a long breath in here. And a long breath out. Come all the way back to center. And release the arms, mountain pose. 1 breath here to recenter. Feel your feet connect. And a breath out. Allow your hands to come to your low back. Fingertips down towards the earth. Feel your feet about shoulder distance apart, and then draw your shoulders and elbows together as much as you can. Keep the connection with your hands into the backs of your hips. As you breathe in, rolling the shoulders and elbows together, begin to look towards the sky. Maybe this is enough, or maybe you continue to press into the hips forward as you continue to look up at the ceiling. Most importantly, drawing the shoulders and elbows together to open the heart. No need to force here. Just notice how it feels to have the heart open. Enjoy a nice long breath. And as you exhale, really press into the hips to come all the way up to standing. Release your hands down to pose and enjoy a breath. And a breath out. From here, sweep your arms all the way to the sky, breathing in. Keep your arms lifted, sit down and back for chair pose. Keeping a strong connection into the heels of your feet. Think about pulling your tailbone down and in. As you lift your arms up and draw your shoulder blades together to open your heart. Enjoy one more breath here. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Let your whole body be heavy. Take a halfway lift. Bring your hands to shins and draw your shoulders back. And then as you exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands. Let's take a big step back with our left foot into a nice low lunge. When you arrive, drop your knee. You might slide your blanket underneath, or maybe not, whatever feels better. When you're here, untuck your toe behind you. Press both feet down and gently rise to your front knee. Think about pulling that front heel in towards your knee and the knee in towards the heel, as if you were pulling everything in towards one another. From here, when you feel that connection, maybe you bring your arms to the sky. And they don't have to come right to the sky. Maybe they come to the heart, whatever feels more supportive. Breathing in here, think about pulling the pit of your belly in and up as you lift up. One more breath. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart if they're not there already. From here, let's take the left elbow and bring it over to the right thigh. If this doesn't work, you can always take the left arm on the low thigh and the top arm to the back. Whatever feels better. Pressing your elbow into your thigh, use that to lift your heart up. And then maybe you can twist and look over your elbow. Keep pressing through your feet for that balance. Take a long breath. And a long breath out. Allow your head and your hands to turn back to center and plant your hands around your front foot. From here, curl your back toe and lift your knee to the sky. Step yourself back into a high plank position. Feel yourself nice and strong here. Enjoy a breath in. And as you breathe out, drop your knees and lower your whole body down with control. Untuck your toes behind you and press them down. Slide your hands to your low rib. Come into cobra pose, pressing down to roll your shoulders up and back any amount. Hug the elbows in, and then roll all the way down to your belly. On your next breath, come up to hands and knees. Gaze between the hands, and then from here, rocking the hips from side to side. Just feeling once again into each other hip. And then from here, we'll curl our toes behind us whenever we are ready, coming back into downward facing dog. Just lifting the hips up. Think about really pressing through the index finger and thumb as you let your head hang heavy. Enjoy the length of your spine and take a long breath in and a long breath out. From here, bend your knees nice and deep. Look to your hands and gently travel forwards to your forward fold. Let your whole body hang. Inhale, take a halfway lift when you arrive, hands to shins and shoulders pull back. Exhale, folding forwards and down. Plant your hands, and this time taking a step back with your right foot. Into your low lunge here, and then drop your right knee to the earth. Option to uncurl your toe and press that foot down. From here, pressing into your feet, gently rise to your front knee. And then once again, think about hugging that heel in towards the knee, and the knee back in towards the heel to hug everything in and up. From here, pressing down through the feet, reach the arms to the sky. Think about softening your shoulders away from your ears as you lift up through the fingers. And then see if you can draw your belly button in towards your spine. Take a breath in here, feel your strength. And a breath out. Notice the empowerment of the pose. Feel the power, breathe in. And as you exhale, let your hands come to heart center. Keep pressing through those feet. Breathe in to straighten out your spine. And then as you exhale, bring this time the right elbow to the left thigh. And your arm can always come across the thigh while the top arm comes on the back, whatever feels better. No option is right or wrong or better than the other. This is all about listening to our bodies. Feel your feet pressing down. And use your elbow on your thigh to lift up your heart. You might then find space to twist just a little more if it's needed. Enjoy a long breath. And a long breath out. One more breath in. And hands and nose come back to center. Plant them around your front foot. From here, curl your back toe. And once again, lift your back knee to the sky. From here, step back to your half plank once again. Feel yourself nice and strong here. Press through your hands for strong shoulders. Take a breath in. And then drop your knees. Lower the whole body down with control. Untuck your toes behind you. Press down through your hands, rolling up for cobra pose. And exhale, lowering all the way down. From here, gently rising up onto hands and knees. And then when you're ready, curling the toes, lifting the hips up and back, finding downward dog once again. Let the head be nice and heavy. And enjoy a nice long breath all the way to your tailbone. And a nice long breath out. And from here, we'll bend the knees nice and deep once again. And slowly walk our feet forward to our hands. Find your forward fold. This time, grab opposite elbows once again if it feels right. Allow there to be softness in the knees so that you can support yourself from your feet. And just rock gently from side to side. Let your head be heavy. And whatever's come back into your mind, maybe it's something you forgot to do or have to do, it will still be there for you later. Just remind yourself of your intention to practice this self-care, this listening to your body. And know that everything will still be there for you when we're done. Release your elbows. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And then bring your hands to your hips. Once again, pressing through the hip creases. Softly bend the knees, roll all the way up to standing. Find a mountain pose. And let your chin reach up as you close your eyes. Enjoy a breath. And a long breath out. From here, bring your hands to your hips. And then turn and face your right side of your mat. From here, take a nice long stance, facing the right side of your mat. You can have your hands on your hips. And then from here, we'll take our left toes, turn them towards the front of our mat, and then we'll take a nice bend through that front knee. Reach your arms out wide for warrior two. Feeling the press down through both of your feet. See if you can feel your belly button get nice and strong. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Look over that front figure. Feel your strength. Take a long breath. And a long breath out. From here, flip your palms to the sky. As you breathe in, straighten your front knee and reach the arms up. And as you exhale, come back down for warrior two. Inhale, flip the palms, reach up. And exhale, come back for warrior two. Inhale, flip the palms, reach to the sky. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, warrior two. Last time, breath in, reaching up. Exhale, warrior two. From here, bring your hands to your hips. Straighten that front knee. Turn your left toes in to match the right. And then turn your right toes this time out towards the back edge of your mat, coming into warrior two, facing the other way. On this side, feel your belly get strong. Feet are rooted, and maybe you gaze over that front middle finger. Feel your power here. Feel your warrior. And then flip both palms to the sky. Breathing in, lift your arms up. Straighten your knee. And exhale, come back to warrior two. Breathing in, reach up. And exhale, warrior two. Breathing in, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Big breath, big reach. Exhale, warrior two. Let's go one more. Breathing in, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. From here, bring your hands to your hips. Straighten that front knee. And once again, turn your right toes back and towards your right side here. With your hands on your hips, in a nice wide stance, let's reach our head to the sky and breathe in. And then hinging at the hips, we'll take a nice wide-legged forward fold. So let your body just slowly fold. You might like to have your block in front of you if that helps you, or you can widen your stance. You can just let your arms dangle, or whatever feels good for you. Allow your head to just hang nice and heavy. And having your head under your heart helps to downregulate the nervous system. So just invite yourself into that experience. Allow everything to soften and gently slow. Reconnect with your breathing. It's an amazing thing that your body does without even asking. From here, gently take a little bend into your left knee. And then gently walk the hips to center and take a bend to your right knee. And then we'll continue shifting from side to side, just like that, going at your own pace. You're welcome to hold one side or out of pulse, whatever feels right. Just move for what your body's calling for. Everything that I cue, even the breathing, is just a suggestion. The real guide is always the one on your mat. And then gently bringing the hips back to neutral, no rush. Add a soft bend into your knees as you slowly heel-toe the feet in, scooching them in towards one another. When they arrive at about hip distance or so, gently bring your hands to your shins, and then to your hips, and slowly press to your feet as you roll all the way up to standing. From here, take a step towards the front of your mat, and find your mountain pose. Reconnect with your breath, feel your feet on the mat, take a long breath in, and a long breath out. From here, let's take the hands to the hips. Starting with a little balance here, we'll take the right knee towards the front of the space for our tree pose. Open the knee towards the side, and gently let your foot either maybe just the heel rest on the ankle, or you might bring it up towards your shin, or even up towards your inner thigh. And there's no place that's better than the other. It's all about how you feel here. Allow your bum to squeeze in towards the center, and you might feel a gentle lift. You can allow the hands to stay on the hips, or maybe you choose a different arm position. You might bring the heart center, or perhaps you lift them to the sky, whatever's feeling right. If there's a position in the arms that's calling to you, just go with that. And see if you can find something in front of you that you would never notice unless you were really looking. See if you can breathe into that space. And breathe out to that space. Let your hands come back to your hips. And gently let your knee travel forwards. Allow it to come down. Maybe you give your knees a little rock if that's what you need. And then when you're ready, allow your left knee to come forwards, opening the hip towards the side. And this time, letting your left leg come into whatever tree pose works for you. Once again, your hands might stay where they are. Maybe they come to heart center, or even up in the sky. Whatever feels right. And once again, find that space in front of you, making that your drishti or your focal point. Please connect to that space with your breath. Slowly allow the hands to come back to the hips. Let the knee come forward, and slowly let it come down. Maybe bending the knees back and forth. And then from here, we'll take a baby step back with our left foot, just as if we were taking one step backwards. From here, come up onto your left toe, pressing into your right foot. Take a breath in here. Feel your standing foot pressing down, and then begin to hinge forwards and let your back foot maybe lift up to the sky, or maybe the toes just rest. Coming into airplane pose. You might let your arms come alongside your body like wings if that feels right. Imagine you could draw your shoulder blades together and lift up the back of your arms to help make your upper body light. Squeezing your bum cheek will help you lift your back leg. Enjoy a breath. And a breath out. Slowly lower your leg. And find your mountain pose. Wiggle out the knees. Let your hands reach out. Take what you need. And just know that your time in any of these positions are never linear. They're never solidified. You can come in and out of a posture and enjoy the benefits just the same. Allow your hands to come to your hips. And take a gentle step back with the right foot. From here, come up onto your right toes. And then from here, maybe beginning to hinge forwards. Arms might come alongside for your airplane. Turning your toes down to the earth. Squeezing the bum to lift the leg. And most importantly, see if you can find the breath in. And the breath out. Try one more breath. And the breath out. Slowly lower that leg when you're ready. Find your mountain pose. And enjoy a nice breath in. And a nice breath out. From here, reach your arms all the way to the sky, breathing in. And as you exhale, bring them through heart center. Bend your knees, slowly fold all the way down. Take your time. And then allow yourself to dangle. Separate your feet a bit if you need more support. Give your head a little rock from side to side. And then from here, bending the knees nice and deep. Plant the hands and step back onto your tabletop. So coming onto hands and knees. Rocking the hips from side to side when you arrive. And then from here, gently bring yourself all the way down to your belly. Allow yourself to come flat on your belly, and we'll come right up into a Sphinx pose. So let the backs of your feet be nice and flat. The tops of your feet. Spread them to the back corners. And then bring your forearms straight out in front of you. Shoulders are right up on top of the elbows here. Pressing your forearms down into the earth, let your belly be soft. So let your belly just lie on the ground. Let it be heavy. From here, think about keeping this in your upper body. As you press your forearms down, draw your shoulder blades back. Let your belly sink. And then maybe as you press your forearms down, you slightly lift the chin. Almost the opposite from when we're all hunched over at the computer or a phone. And not forcing here, but just using that gentle press of the forearms to draw the shoulders back and let the chin raise just gently. One more breath here. And exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Bring your feet closer in towards one another once again. And then slide your hands to your low ribs. We'll take a baby cobra here. So draw your shoulders and elbows together on your back. Keep gazing down. Back of the neck nice and long. As you breathe in, just lifting up the front body, let your hands hover alongside. Draw your shoulders and elbows together as you lift your hands up. Draw the chin in towards the chest. Let the back of the neck be long. Strengthen your upper back and shoulders. Big breath. And exhale, lower down. Let's do one more just like that. Hands come into the low ribs. Engage the shoulders and elbows together. Big breath in. Exhale, lift up. Draw the shoulders back. Hands are hovering. Tuck them right into your body. Big breath in. And exhale, lower down. From here, gently bring yourself up onto hands and knees. And then from here, we'll sit over onto one side, over onto one hip. Allow your legs to come into a straddle, so you might sit long ways or on the top of your back, doesn't really matter. Just allow your legs to come out nice and wide like this. Nice little stretch with the low back. Let's reach our arms out nice and wide to either side. And then we'll let our right arm come to the outside of our right leg, look to our left palm, turn it to the sky, and then reach up and over the head. And see if you can maintain the connection of the sitting bones onto the ground as you lift up and over. So that we're really lifting up and out of our hip rather than having our sitting bone hiked up. Enjoy a soft breath here. And then slowly bring that arm all the way back up through center. Let it rest on the outside of the left thigh. Right hand comes out, palm flips to the side, and then we'll reach that one up and over our right ear. Feel like the sitting bones connect. And enjoying this nice release in the low back. Slowly rise all the way back up to seated. Allow both legs to come right in front of you. And then allow both soles of the feet to come up and onto the mat. Bring your hands to your knees. And then sink your low back out and tuck your chin in. Just round into the back. You can use your hands on your knees as leverage, tucking the chin. Enjoy a nice long breath in as if you were breathing into your heart. And a nice long breath out. One more breath in. And a long breath out. All the way back up to seated. Let's allow both legs to be nice and long as we take a little forward fold here. Breathing in, reaching the arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, let yourself just fold over your thighs. Wherever the hands land is perfect. Softly tuck the chin into the chest. Just enjoy the length of your spine. You might imagine breathing all the way down into your tailbone. And allowing your heart to soften as you breathe out. Enjoy 3 more breaths, just like this. Taking your time. And then when you're ready, gently coming all the way back up to seated. Allow both soles of your feet to come onto your mat. And if you're sitting sideways on your mat, just come back so that you're on the long edge here. And slowly come to roll all the way down onto your back. When you arrive, allow your right heel to lift up to the sky. And then allow your right heel to come over top of your left thigh with your knee turned out to the side. You might stay just like this. Or perhaps you lift the sole and the shin of the left leg to the sky, and maybe even grab that little space onto the back of the thigh for figure 4 position. Just allow your shoulders to soften back. Relax the muscles in your face. And just let this be about your head. Maybe you even rock from side to side. Whatever feels right. And then when you're ready, release the sole of that left foot. Straighten the right heel to the sky. grab a hold of the back of that leg with both of your hands and gently take a couple turns of the ankle in one direction and then in the other. Make sure you switch directions of your circles. And then from here, bending out that knee, allow that foot to come back down to the ground. And from here, allowing the left sole of the foot to lift to the sky. Taking the left ankle over top of the thigh, letting that knee turn out to the side. And you might stay just like this, or maybe you lift the shin of the right leg, grab that little space onto the back of your thigh. And allow the side to be different, let it feel different. No need to compare. And slowly lower the sole of that foot down when you're ready. Lifting the sole of the left foot to the sky and grabbing a hold of the back of that left thigh with both of your hands. Taking a couple of circles with your ankle in one direction and in the other when you're ready. And then bending that knee, bring that foot down to the ground. And from here, hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Gently rock from side to side over your tailbone, or maybe you take small circles, whatever's feeling right. And then from here, finding a happy baby pose, if that feels good to you. Allowing your knees to come wide, and maybe grabbing the inner soles of the feet, ankles, or shins. Let the knees fall towards the armpits, and maybe you flex the feet here. You might gently rock from side to side. Whatever feels right, just allow this to feel playful and light. Let the back of your head soften. And then when you're ready, softly release happy baby and give yourself one last big squeeze with your knees into your body. Sending yourself gratitude for beginning a new week in this way, for taking the time to serve yourself and fill yourself up with love before going out into the world and giving it away to everyone else first. Very slowly release yourself into a final Shavasana pose. And just allow yourself to get nice and long. Maybe let the arms and legs soften out to either side. Feel your ankles turn out wide. Allow your shoulders to soften down. Maybe your palms are facing up to the sky. You're open to receiving energy. Just allow everything to soften into the ground. Honoring yourself for the work you did on your mat. And honoring this moment of rest to absorb all of that beautiful energy that you've created all by yourself. Notice the weight of the soles of your feet. Feel your heels get nice and heavy into the ground. Allow the weight of the backs of the legs to become a little heavier. Letting go just a little bit more. Support the ground beneath you. Notice the weight of your tailbone. Perhaps softening the space around the hips. Allowing your pelvis and low belly to be soft. Perhaps you notice your breathing moving into all of these areas with ease. Notice your back lying on the ground. Notice the weight of your hands, your arms, backs of the shoulders. Allowing it to soften like you just let out a nice sigh. Finally, notice the weight of the back of your head. Knowing that you carry this around all day, allow yourself to give more of its weight to the earth. Feeling maybe your face just soften on top. Letting go of the forehead, space around the eyes. Allowing the cheeks to become heavy, the jaw to become soft. Maybe you feel as though now your face is just breathing with you. And before we begin to move, I invite you to place your left hand over your heart just softly. Feeling the connection of your hand over your heart as perhaps a symbol of this service you've given to yourself. I'd like to offer a mantra that you're welcome to repeat silently in your mind or not. If you'd like to follow along as you breathe in, thinking, I am. And as you breathe out, thinking, love. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, love. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, love. very gently, begin to bring just gentle movements into the body. Maybe wiggling your fingers and toes. Softly inviting yourself back to the space. When you're ready, gently reach your right arm up by your ear. Slowly roll onto your side body. Just enjoy a soft breath on your side. When you're ready, gently allow yourself to come up to a nice seated position. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And then just allow your hands to come to heart center. Your gaze turned towards your fingertips. Enjoying a nice breath in here. And a nice breath out. And slowly bring your thumbs to forehead center. Notice the corners of your lips. And gently turn them up towards your eyes. Notice the vitality and just a soft smile. And with love, light, and lots of gratitude, thank you for joining me in this practice of self-love and care. May its energy stay with you for the rest of the week. Namaste.